So, you know.
I believe you. I believe you.
So do we know if we're taking Hueys
I need
yet?
a history lesson. I just need to shoot stuff.
Nah, that's fair.
Check 50.
Teacher, I'm pretty sure the batteries got automatically. That's not teacher.
You cut
Teacher, I
out
think the
cost.
batteries automatically got.
I'm coming back.
Got inserted into the laser designator, so there aren't any extras, but we should be able to use them fine.
Be advised, the Navy is going to test a Tomahawk on the western side of the airfield to make sure it's calibrated properly. We have a guy on the ground blazing that area, so.
Do we have enough dirt to fill in the pothole?
Yes, dirt teams are standing by to fill the pothole.
Copy. Dirt teams are on standby.
We had to give the tier 1s a job, so naturally.
Red leader standing by. Blue leader standing by. Dirt leader standing by. Silver standing by.
Did you tell them it was a high priority
There's
mission
an
with the
X-wing
dirt?
out there somewhere.
A firm, an incredibly high priority mission.
In Earth with him.
Copied.
No, it's the communist.
Hopefully they take it seriously.
I do agree, because this is going to make a big hole.
It's the 70s, right? Star Wars is out.
Maybe we can install an in-ground
Right on
trampoline or an
target.
in-ground pool afterwards.
That would be nice. Alright, weapon is calibrated, ready for you guys to deploy in the AO.
Send in the dirt teams.
And whenever we do convoys, if we have to turn around with you, like that
I
from
think
now on.
we're just gonna go. It's the highest point. That's the highest point.
Nice point. And be around.
Essentially, so at least squad leads and team.
We're gonna I'm trying to spawn some bulldozers in.
That's ended. Oh, we're gonna have to go up. That's ended.
This is like the third time I've played this like thing, so I'm not sure what any of the icons, like green or red, mean. So I'm gonna go with yours.
Green are loyalists, red are separatists. We're friendly to loyalists.
Okay, so then we can probably land somewhere on the west side and move in from there to get eyes on the BM-21s.
I think we will just end here somewhere.
Fall, I'm setting a frequency on 5.5.
Hey, that's maybe that is too close. Land here or here. Land here. That's too far.
That's like a click.
They're
walk
probably not
to
even gonna
landing
see
out
this,
at the
but-
farthest one to the west.
So let's stand here.
Screw it.
We can land on that green marker up there where you put the first one, I think. And then just walk in.
This is our dirt team.
Then I don't know.
Our
Maybe
elite
forest
dirt
all the
team
way
is
in.
working on
That's
the...
you.
the plan. We need to spot off.
Good check.
And then- Sure, what's the short range?
Short range? It's only me and you, I think. 60.
60?
See on that. And we're gonna fly in, and we're gonna land, and we're gonna make a plan in the shopware. That sounds great. Okay.
Everybody load it in!
Alright.
To the shopper.
I saw that in water, dude.
To the shopper.
Так точно. Так точно.
Didn't mean to do that, but okay.
Выдвигаюсь на позицию. Выдвигаюсь на позицию.
So I'm
Don't
just
tell
going
me that they
to...
all loaded inside your chopper.
15, I will do 20.
All in his friend.
We'll do that for that group. We'll get these guys around. And let's see. Let's get a...
I was the one that picked the helicopter pilot. You picked jet, and now you're taking off in a helicopter completely.
You were too far away.
Hey, Outcast, on the bright side, you can go with the dirt team. They need some help.
Oh, go kill yourself.
I mean, no, seriously. Like, they only have 2 heaps of bag ace. They need a 3rd. Like, I'm not even joking. I literally just spent 10 minutes making this, and no one's gonna see it.
Okay, fine. I'll go over. Well, I mean, you're live streaming, right?
Yeah.
However many people look at your live stream and stuff see it. But I mean, if you want, I will use precious U.S. oil to fly my way over there.
Yes,
Taking a quad around.
exactly.
You want me to take a jet or a C-130?
It probably won't be able to take off, because of the bag ace is pretty big. There's a lot of bag ace.
Spawn me an A-10 over here. I'll taxi my way over there. Make sure we
Oh my
get the
god.
most out of this.
Just take your fucking Huey.
Take the most out of this. You know what? Give me a fuel transport. I'll make it leak fuel while we go over there.
Amazing, yeah. And then we can ignite it and then make the hole bigger, right?
I don't think that's how it works, but we can have a big burn pit.
We can try. Yeah. That sounds good.
Hobo pies.
Lovely. Yes.
Actually, now I'm really hungry. I want a hobo pie. I will go look at this masterpiece. If it's not a masterpiece, I'm going to land a Huey on top of you.
Okay. This puts immense pressure on me to turn this into a masterpiece. So we're gonna waste precious server resources to make this look good. Alright, Wolves, how we doing?
I'm beefing it up quite nicely. Let me know if you want me to add anything else.
Looks good. Give me like a BMP-1 and a BTR-70 in there, looking down one road and the other, and we should be good.
Hi, Command. This is Huey Pilot. How copy?
This is high. Send traffic.
I don't think the T1s are taking their job seriously. That is not enough dirt.
God damn, you're probably right. We're gonna need to go get more dirt.
Hang on. I'm gonna go see if I can find some dirt.
Just fucking beautiful. Oh, Cass, I will say, Wolves and I are gonna have to go into the AO now, so good luck.
Yeah, no, I'll just be completely bored out of my mind over here because Mullen took my only job.
Well, get in a fucking attack Huey and go provide assistance. I don't know.
I took the attack Huey.
And then take the attack, little bird. Wolves, hide yourself. When you've hid yourself, let me know. Riker Air
I
Base!
do that last week.
That just means you're experienced with it.
Man, the pilots are assholes to each other today.
Yeah, I'm heading.
Cool.
Выдвигаюсь на позицию. Выдвигаюсь на позицию. Выдвигаюсь на позицию. Так точно.
Wait, those aren't ours. What the fuck? Oh, no, it's the US guys. No, it's the US guys. See, don't shoot them. The Americans land right on our position.
Yeah, they have their uses.
Is there an echo?
Is there anything? Yeah, and then we can do.
Well, I wasn't expecting a helicopter to land on our ambush site, but okay. Keck.
I guess they don't understand subtlety.
Ah, who cares?
Let's see if that guy's actually Yo, boot team,
I mean, they landed on a friendly position, so yeah, I'm gonna garrison it.
Okay, let's go.
Get it.
Did you just push into the jungle directly? Ah, okay. We're gonna be...
Hey, Wolves, so on Whisper, you are attached to me, so if you need to be unattached, let me know. Alrighty. Proud Venezuelan tradition. CAC total perfect native language, right? Totally. So yeah, alright. One BTR is up there, other one's still going around. Fuel's decent. And he's grabbing the little bird. Alright, cool. Alright, so hopefully the player base will do okay. Maybe not. I think he just powered it down. Yeah. So I'm gonna get rid of those guys. Yeah, they put their LZ in a friendly ambush area because this is set up as a blocking position in case enemy troops go in. Otherwise, we're just watching these guys pass at this point. AO is ready for him. We just have to be ready to call him in. Just checking my phone, seeing what's going on. Yeah, no, I know. I don't want to do co-Zeuses for Friday, though, because the issue is the server already struggles with 60 people. Adding a second Zeus just kind of adds to the strain. Like, I tried it in the past with 40 dudes, and it was pretty okay, but 60 is when I start to get a bit uncomfortable with it. So I'm also going to quickly look around and see if there's anything, like, right here, this village. That was actually cleared out previously, so that wouldn't be garrisoned. We do, however, have a village right here, which I will definitely garrison. So AI garrison. We'll do an 80-meter spread for these guys. And I'm gonna have this kind of as a vehicle, a mechanized storage area. You know, again, trying to give them additional targets they could possibly cruise missile if they want to. Cruise it, don't cruise it. Doesn't matter to me. But yeah, weapon is effective. So here's what I'm gonna do, just for the lulz. I'm gonna basically put it on one of the players for safekeeping. I'm not gonna fire it while the players are on it, but basically just so I can keep track of it. And what is that in the AO? This is the wrecked area, so yeah, I'm not gonna put anything here because this is all just destroyed. So, we'll see what they do. Massive open AO. See how things go. And before the player get lost and walks 20 meters in the wrong direction. I mean, they don't know where the sites are. They're kind of on opposite sides of the AO, to be perfectly honest. How could they know? I guess I can also spawn
Check
the intel.
50.
Good check. So, intel.
Okay, just wasn't hearing anything and wanted to make sure people are alive.
Yes, pick
we are
up
alive. We're walking for the jungle
Soviet
towards blocking
intel.
position Alpha. Go.
Small intel.
I'm currently
cache.
chilling in a nearby village. Let me know if you need anything rocketed.
Yeah, we're gonna call you if we need you.
Yep, that's the plan.
So that's the small one, and then the large one's gonna be on the table with this dude. Basically, these goes into point values. I've made a little chart, and if they get so many over the next 2 weeks, then they'll basically learn where the actual HQ itself is. Otherwise, this will go into other objective areas that they can do. Again, like, I should really do a video where I show the behind-the-scenes stuff of making a campaign. I think it would be quite interesting, in my opinion, but, you know. A lot of production stuff behind the scenes I'd have to do, and it's like, rah. So he's picking a pilot loadout, so I'm just going to delete his body. He died there on purpose to loot his own body's stuff. Oh, so I put it on Bardy Lord of all people. Interesting. So the people they brought Bardy Lord, Seymour, and Skelly as tier 2 liaisons, and then I brought in Wolves, who's a tier 2, to help me Zeus. Because he's like me, we kind of prefer the Zeus interface above all else. Yeah, end of extra campaign, I'll show off what I built. This is Sun Traffic Teacher.
Could we get some friendly boyos to drive up the road and secure that Y intersection at friend blocking marker to the north?
Do you mean the loyalists?
Yeah, the friendos.
Roger. I'll see what I can do. It might take a bit of time though, cause yeah.
Yeah, and if they are too spooked, they can at least go to the intersection before that. At that motorized marker.
Yeah, affirm. I'll see what I can do. They'll probably come up with 1 or 2 triple 1-3s. Just give me a few minutes.
Copy that, thanks.
So we'll do this over by their HQ. Just ask them, hey, can you set up a blocking position here for some dudes because they're gonna go do something and yada-da. I don't even have a good truck. What would the Horizon Island Defense Force use to move around? Like, what do they got for cars? We have Humvees. Alright, well.
Waiting orders.
Thing is, which one's the 4D? No, it's a 2D half-er open, right? Yeah, that's the one that can fit a lot of dudes. So we'll set up 2 squads, and then I think I only need 2 guys for that. Yeah, so... we'll do this careless hold fire. Get him in a file. Let me test the movement here. Just send him up like that, and then I'll test him. I would say ETA is probably going to be 15 minutes. I'm going to say 5 minutes to mobilize, 15 minutes to get there. But yeah, it looks like they go just fine. Alright. Teacher, this is High. Be advised, loyalists are processing the request. They're going to put up 2 triple 1-3 M2 variants and 2 cars with 8 dudes each. So pretty decent force for a blocking position. It's going to take them about 5 minutes to get ready. They're going to stage from their HQ at 034207. They're estimating after that's probably going to take them about 15 minutes to get their tops. Maybe 10 if they gas it. And then another 5 minutes to set up. So keep that in mind.
Copy that.
Wolves already put it up to 70. Interesting. You're doing behind the scenes of a campaign. Would you do it on how this one... I'd probably do it on how this one was made, because I'd have to find all my old note sheets, though. Because I have, I just kind of throw them to the side when I'm done with them, but, like, it's literally... It looks like just a bunch of ramblings. Like, to the point I couldn't even tell you what some of this meant. Actually, no. No, I could. Yeah, so I literally have listings of, just a bunch of different assets and stuff. I can show you guys what my desk looks like, which, honestly, I should clean it up a little bit. Alright, Wolves, I'm going to have TP by. We're going to have a quick listening to him. Alright, you know, first off, I don't like how far we are, so... You son of a bitch. Get him a bit closer. Yeah, it sounds exactly like my D&D notes. Yeah. No, Arma is literally D&D for... Son of a bitch. It's D&D, but with guns. That's what I like to equate it to.
Hello, you still there?
Yeah, what up?
Nothing. I was just making sure my Tifa hasn't died because you haven't said anything in a while.
Yeah, no, you're good. It's because I think I was too far for Whisper to work. I'm about to TP us nearby so we can have a listen.
Okay.
Alright. But yeah, people have told me they really liked how this campaign went, so I'll be, you know, doing more like this, so, you know, I think a behind-the-scenes thing would be good. What notes? Fuck you, Mox. Ground, this is high. Be advised. Forces are moving out at this time. Yeah, it's on Whisper.
Copy that.
Forgot for a second. So this is going to end up making a fight between the BTRs and that. So keep on Whisper Wolves. They're going to set up a blocking position where we have two BTR 60 routes. So that'll turn into a large fight. But we'll pull units away from this AO to go deal with that. So that'll help them in the long run.
Okay.
Copy that. Do you get eyes on? Which town do you get eyes on?
So if your convoy ever stops, just unlist it from the back, because if you do it from the front, these vehicles might start moving and fuck up the convoy route. And then you can just have that happen. I got them set to careless hold fire. I'll only aggro them when they get close. This will mean I'll pull friendly units from those areas, so I'm going to actually... Third person might be on because I based this off of a tier 1 template and the ace settings might not have switched over properly, but whatever. Better read, nerd. What notes for D&D? I mean, I've actually never DM'd for D&D, but I've played in plenty of campaigns. What happened to my drinking pal? What drinking pal? Random Civ asking Malin for a cigarette.
I'll try to reach on the first town, then maybe we can split off a little bit and try to get eyes on the second town in the valley.
Hey, Wolves. I got a stupid request.
Okay.
I'm gonna copy and paste a squad down by Malin. If you could, like, attach yourself to the squad lead and just go, like, mess with him. Like, just go talk to him. Ask him if he has a lighter for a cigarette. And then when that's done, or if he waves off or whatever, just come back, because there's not gonna be any action for a while at this rate. Just go mess with him.
I was just adding a few dudes to the main building with the officer.
Yeah, no, you're good. You're good. That HQ, it's already decked out, in my opinion, so you should be okay.
Alright, I'm gonna DP over then.
Alright. Alright, so convoy's back in shape. Again, gonna take it a while. So right now, these guys are just setting up. They're watching what's in this AO. And I think I still have... I have a handful of ZSU vehicles, or at least stuff to make mobile Urals of it. So I'm not sure what their strategy is. I think they're looking for the BM-21s first in the towns, which would make sense. How I would do it is I would literally have a helicopter kind of fly around and see what it can see. Just like do some strafing, like stray passes. If I wanted to get really into it, I'd probably use a Huey to make them think it's like a loyalist Huey or something. But, you know, it would really depend. On, you know, the AO and the situation. You know, there's only some of them. I'm just looking at all the red down, you know? All the stuff that can fight. Just, I want to get this, done by, like, 4:30-ish. Ground, this is high. Do you copy?
I copy.
Just be advised, it's about 3 o'clock right now. I want to get this done at the latest by 4:30, so you got about 90 minutes of playtime.
Copy that.
I say as they engage a patrol.
Выдвигаюсь на позицию. Ясно, приступаем. Так точно.
Ground, this is Gunship. Be advised you do have an A-10 ready to cover. Get up in the air if you need it.
Готов действовать.
Just gonna mobilize this puppy if I want to start using her. I'm gonna put it by that.
Copy that, Mullen. We are taking contact now. We're moving towards the first town. We're gonna call you in if needed.
Copy.
Ooh, and he made some cars too, so I can template these off, so something like this. And I can send that in. So I'm gonna say this is gonna go right here to be a blocking unit. Stack them right there for the time being. So Auntie's down.
So let's give him a warm welcome, shall we?
Have these guys encroach on the gunfire right here. And looks like that all came around. Nice. Let's see if I can send that dude up. Hey, can you not do that? No. Move him a little to the side. I assume Wolves. Yeah, he's gonna go up and mess with the pilot just to give him something, because pilots don't normally get that much. This group is being encircled. Jeez, they're not having a good time. Let me get this thing to drive up. Dirt Team 6 is filling the hole. Where are you going? So half of them, I think, are just outright wiped. My vehicle just got 18.
Так точно. Так точно.
Yeah, so apparently AI were mag dumping dudes. So to explain that here, when you go unconscious, there are two settings you can set to adjust things. So the first is whatchamacallit, it either sets you to purple when you go unconscious, that way the AI will not shoot you, which I don't personally like. I prefer the other method, which I think we run on all servers, but the AI will whatchamacallit, god damn it. You'll go blue and it'll set your signature to 0, so that way AI don't see you unless they're like right on top of you, in which case they will start mag dumping you. But I do it just to stop them. You know, to make their, if they don't recover guys, that's their execution, give or take. So they're a recon force in a large AO, so
Security, work on one guy each.
Enemy to the left of
Who do you got? Who do you got, Chris?
Enemy left to the got Islander.
Anyone got it? Anyone got Auntie?
I got the auntie, I'm dragging her back.
Copy.
Frisk, you cover me. Frisk, leave her there. We cannot drag forever. Jesus.
Put him back into cover.
Leave her there.
put this car up.
Выдвигаюсь на позицию.
Hey babe. You're eating my lava cakes, why?
Get trench.
How am I mean?
5 people strong.
Ooh, I'm just a Zeus. I just do Zeus things.
Ясно, приступаем.
I have not drank water
Skelly,
yet.
come back here.
Ow.
You have to look south. Troglodyte, you're looking west.
It's time to get swifty.
Ясно,
I
приступаем.
got so many wounds. Troglodyte security. Frisk, Seymour, and me. We're gonna medic.
Alright, so we're gonna send these
Ясно,
guys over.
приступаем.
What do?
We don't know their exact position, but we can follow the bodies at this point. Sending more parts to the local garrison, bringing this vehicle over to simulate it's a squad sent from this car that was sent earlier.
Right, CPR on auntie.
Thanks, Boo.
CPR.
Yeah, but we don't have time.
Yeah, Bloodwing likes to help me out. Thanks, Boo. I appreciate it.
Sitting here all day, not eating anything all day, not drinking anything all day.
Yeah.
Not getting out of the room all day.
I'd go to the gym still.
Frisk,
Yes.
when you're done with auntie, you're gonna drag
Okay, but napping is important.
Not 15
Got 3 blue down up here. I'm moving still in the
Hey,
trench.
Marlon, we are in pretty bad shape. We have to bandage up a lot of guys. We don't have any eyes on the BM21s yet, so stay there.
Why?
We're gonna call you in if we see something.
Infirm, I'll spin my rotors up.
There he goes. This isn't looking good, Chief.
This was some ball honking.
So I'm gonna have to at least keep a squad down here. And this is all that's left in that patrol. Grenade gets thrown. Jeez, a lot of those guys just got wiped immediately. Alright, we're gonna do a mercy rule here. But I think it's already too late, to be honest. Now we have this large force coming in. Yeah, we might do a wipe. Oh my gosh. Skelly's running for it. Frisk is also trying to crawl away. Oh my god.
Hey guys, are you okay?
Malin, relay to the reinserts. If they want to all mobilize and deploy again, I think we have the time to do so.
Copy.
Oh, no, they threw a smoke, so we can at least go around the smoke. Ay, ay, ay. That is why a recon force. I mean, they cleared out most of the garrison, came out to fight them, but yeah, that happened. So we are gonna now start sweeping this forest.
Hey Outcast, are you on 50?
Hey, boys at base, load up on the helicopter.
Hey firm, get over boys in your helicopter and bring
my
them
god, that was
Trying to tell them to get in.
that was pretty fucking brutal. Da, they were last seen going south. Find them and kill them. We're literally running them down. At this point.
I'm back.
Так точно. Ясно, приступаем.
Yeah, make sure on Whisper. I'm literally just having them get chased down by this squad. Like, there's nowhere else they'd run because they can't go north, and then, you know, east or west, there's garrison, so I can naturally predict they're gonna go south. But holy fuck, they held and engaged, and that fucked them good.
Yeah, I was watching whilst I was talking to McLean.
Is there anyone in there on 50 at all? Copy.
Right side, I can establish the blocking position now.
Ooh. That AI
Another Five Nights at Freddy's? Oh god.
Start the apocalypse now.
Oh my god.
Так точно.
FNAF is a pretty decent game.
Ясно, приступаем.
Alright, I'm gonna box them in.
Так точно. Выдвигаюсь на позицию. Ясно, приступаем.
But holy crap, that was deadly. Anyone on this net? This is high. Do you copy?
This is ground. We're rearming. We're gonna land one more time in today.
Alright. Do you still have the laser designators?
We don't have any designators now, but we...
Alright, I'll put some more in the box. Stand by.
After that. I can tip one to the A10.
But if it goes up in the air, we're not gonna get them. Alright, there's some more designators in the box.
Ясно, приступаем.
So everyone's gonna be...
Выдвигаюсь на позицию. Выдвигаюсь на позицию. Ясно, приступаем.
I'm just literally hunting Frisk at this point. Skelly might make it. Yeah, he's gonna cross. He's definitely gonna be able to boop around. We are literally just manhunting these two guys. Good fucking god. Skelly used evasion. Gonna move that car up.
This is ground to hide. Did the friendly troops push up to scare the friendly forces?
Yeah, you have friendly blocking is currently garrisoned. I'll let you know if anything happens to him.
Так точно. Ясно, приступаем. Выдвигаюсь на позицию.
I'm gonna TP away 1 second. Oh shit, Frisk is still alive and kicking!
Так точно.
Frisk, my man, I've seen you do epic shit before.
Hey, Morgan, is that you flying? No. But if you have that arm chopper, get ready to be close to these things, because we're gonna go in and we're gonna go down the road. I'm gonna call you in if we need something.
Yeah, I'm getting the little bird, so I have more options with killing stuff.
Ясно, приступаем.
We're just gonna kill him off. No, 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 you're dead. Yeah, I'm killing him off. There's, yeah, I don't know. That glitch I've noticed ever since the past month has been happening more and more, but I'm not letting him get a fucking freebie, man.
Suddenly just wakes up.
Just wakes up full HP with a new body. Fuck that. Ground, this is high. Do you copy?
Так точно.
Anyone on this net? On 50. You copy?
I copy.
Yeah, Roger. Be advised, the BTR-60 came from the flanking element of the blocking position. Allied forces didn't take too many casualties. They're gonna hold, but we can assume that the enemy is now aware of the blocking position and might assault. Stand by.
Copy that.
Так точно.
Have this guy get in the Vic, and we're gonna drive it out. Use it as a transport Ural. Fucking Skelly's alone in the AO, man. Ground, this is high. Do you copy?
I copy.
Roger, be advised. Loyalist forces are calling in 2 friendly squads from the middle airfield to walk to the blocking position to reinforce. They're going to try to entrench to take on enemy units. How copy?
Copy that. We're gonna come in and reinforce as well.
Solid. So we got a man in the AO. Also, Ground, you might have 1 times reinsert at base.
Copy that.
Do we have another reinsert at base?
Oh, did Malin, you already pick him up?
I think I did.
Okay,
Unless
yeah,
there's
then you're
another
good.
one.
You're good. So here's the deal. Rangers mostly wiped. Here's what I'm thinking as the enemy commander right now. We know there's probably 1 more running around, but he's not a threat right now since we wiped a majority of the group. This is the threat right now.
Skelly's starting to go in circles.
Let him get lost. It's okay. He might actually find one of those positions, whether or not he's able to take it on his own. I'm gonna be honest. I'm not gonna spawn anything to deal with him because he is 1 dude. Right now, I am more concerned about the blocking position, which is why I'm throwing some guys in the AO at it. But we'll, you know, we'll get there.
Mm-hmm.
They just stayed in that spot for way too long. Like, I threw in my initial units from the towns, they cleared that, and instead of trying to reposition, they stayed there. 5 minutes passed, and I just sent another group over where, you know, the shooting was and where I saw bodies. So now they're gonna have to go up and reinforce the blocking position. I'm gonna mobilize the BMP-1 from the FOB.
Okay. Can you control my units? Because I have.
I can. What I do is I just Control Shift C, Control Shift V. I have trouble controlling yours too, because it's hard for the server to differentiate. So.
Oh god, did they just land in front of that?
Land in front of what?
Okay, never mind. They landed a bit further back. I thought they landed directly in front of the firefight. I was gonna say that.
I was like, nah, they're not that silly. We're not Star Wars in this.
Like, I'm nice, but if I see something stupid, I'm sorry.
Oh, yeah, definitely. Are you guys military? Yeah. I'm gonna have 2 military squads assault from the way north.
Mm-hmm.
Like, I guess the only thing I need to keep track of right now is just, like, I'm bringing in reinforcements from the outside because this will affect the actual garrisons in town.
Mm-hmm. I'm keeping an eye out on Skelly for now.
Yeah, oh yeah, just...
see what he does.
We'll periodically, you know, see what he does and whatnot, but, again, not the biggest threat in the world right now, in my opinion.
Mm. I'm just curious to see if he makes it out.
I mean, he's going way in, but we'll see what he does. He might have a laser designator. Nope, he only has binocs, never mind. But he's, yeah, he's overlooking a field right now. I think he saw that squad that's heading over to the blocking position. Getting AT on that 1113.
Oh, they have more. Nice.
Yeah. That blocking position is fucked. Like, I sent 2 squads of 8 and 2 1113s, and there's only 4 dudes left. Like, fuck. They're getting reinforced, though. Ground, this is high. Be advised, the blocking position is pretty fucked. There's half a platoon, 2 squads going to it now. That'll arrive in less than 10 seconds, and then another 2 squads coming from where you initially, or where Alpha Team landed, and they're gonna go up and try to reinforce as well. But if they get decimated again, they're probably gonna pull away from there. Ooh, sweet mama. Not sure where Skelly's going. Or that BMP fire.
Hey Ground, do you need anything swag?
Yeah, air, get up, get to the friendly checkpoint, hit the eastern road, east of the black road. We got enemy BMP. Friendly point, east of smoke, enemy BMP.
So this has turned into a really interesting scenario, in my opinion.
How close is it to you guys?
100 meters east of black smoke.
One guy's in very, very deep. Skelly is going around. He might, you know, find this position, try to solo it. So Wolves, protocol is if Skelly tries to hit that area by himself, I want you to literally mobilize, like, all available units and send it there, because those are, like, the priority defends. You know what I mean? You probably are seeing something right now.
Sit here and help the friendly troops hit any vehicle that comes from the eastern road.
You repeat that, I was trying to control the
Yeah, so if Skelly hits that BM-21 position by himself, don't try to kill him. Instead, we're going to mobilize, like, everything that can around that area. Like, all active patrols will converge on that position with a quickness. Because, you know, that's their crutch right now.
Yeah, I was trying to get them with the BMP-1, but it decided to hump the vehicle in front of it, and then it just wouldn't move.
That's fine. I mean, it formed a good defensive position.
All the friendly infantry is moving towards the town.
Hey, fun.
I mean, Skelly's not too far away from the rest of them, but he's literally sandwiched right now.
Yeah, I think he's trying to go back to the gunfire. I don't know. We'll see.
Graham, what's about ROE if the BM21s come my way?
Kill them.
Copy.
We're here to kill them, and if we can't hit with those Tony Hawk missiles, you shoot with your missiles.
All right, so I'm gonna mobilize some assets here after hearing that.
Yeah, so that would be pointless if Mullen just, you know.
Dunked them.
Yeah. That's one thing I don't like. For instance, when I goes with Barty, I like the way he does ops, but sometimes he gives them way too many assets, so they just destroy everything
But
from
Mullen,
miles
please
away.
report to us if you see a BM21.
Oh yeah.
So the southern one, I'm going to I'm gonna put a defensive ZU down. The northern one, I'll let them get away with that, but I'm gonna mobilize a Gaz ZU-23 like immediately. So I'm gonna spawn it at the fob because I'm gonna assume we still have one here. You know, that's our AAA defense, but you know, they could literally just quickly dunk it with helicopters. By all means, that's an option. And
Send
you know,
in Goat Team 6.
if I don't like it, it's my fault for not, you know, putting adequate defenses to deal with it. But you know, you gotta make sure you're ready in case that happens. Big N Country Gaming. Giggity. Thanks for the sub, my man. I hope you keep enjoying the ops. I hope you're getting a kick out of this. So that fire team I sent for forever ago is going in. I'm thinking blocking position-wise, friendlies are going to have to pull away from there at some point. We'll see how long it lasts. But its goal of, you know, pulling things away from the AO, I think is good because it's taken away all my QRF. But, like, the patrols around the BM-21 to the south. What this would have done is it would have pulled units away from the town, but they already got units pulled away from the town. So the blocking position's kind of pointless. Like it'll I guess queue up some of the QRF I would have brought from outside the AO and make that longer to replenish, but you know, not much was really accomplished because their first insert already kind of pulled the units.
Do you know if Outcast is up there yet?
I believe Outcast is currently in the A10. Presumably still on runway.
Copy that. If see the BN21s and they're already spooked and driving away, I'm gonna call him up. Maybe you have to relay to him.
Hey, firm.
Alright, Wolves. Protocol, if I say BM-21s get spooked, do not take the roads, take the forest, and just drive straight north and take, like, as many trees as possible. I will go with you with another BM-21. We're, like, just gonna drive for a while.
Right, so go for the forest and head north.
Yep. North, maybe slightly northeast. But, like, the whole point is if the A-10's spotted, we get the fuck out of there.
Mm-hmm.
The southern position might be a bit tough for that. But the northern one would be easy pickings. So now that force is coming in. Malin, can you do a gun run for the Loyalists?
Of course I can.
Alright, grid ref is 107, break 244, numpad 6 and 9, attack from the south, egress north. There's at least 15 infantry dudes, mainly clustered around, again, grid ref 107, 244, numpad 6 and 9. Recommend you come in from the south and egress north. Be advised, friendlies are within danger close of the airstrike. Wolves, you got busted.
Hi, I just saw a lot of GMG fire over there. Are the loyalists alright?
Yeah, there was a AGS technical that came up on him from the east. They took care of it though.
Copy.
Freaking AI get.
Yeah, they dunked you, man. I saw that.
No, before that. Sorry, the AI wouldn't shoot at the Greenfall guys because they got aggroed by the helo. They aggroed by air.
Yeah, oh yeah, that happens. That happens. So I'm thinking we're going to, I'm going to start suppressing with mortars in that area. I think the bad boys have had enough.
I just looked at the guy that shot me, and holy shit, there's no way he would have actually seen me in real life.
Delete the T1 dirt
He's
pile?
behind a toppled down tree.
This is high, Roger. Yeah, I think the tier 1s are done.
What? Oh, right.
The dirt pile at the end of the runway for the cruise missile. Malin, this is high. Loyalists are asking you to wave off at this time.
Copy.
Oh, right, because he's set to hold fire. So watch this. As soon as I tell him he can open fire, we're going to hear thunk. 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 And thunk. They fire it in bursts of 4 with the suppress fire command. So I'm looking at this from the sky. I mean, this, yeah, there's definitely been some hell rained in. Wolves, you see Skelly?
Yeah.
Yeah, so I would say attach yourself to a loyalist when he gets a bit closer. And, because I'm about to have them all pull back from the mortars. But if they run into contact remote and say that the Rangers went south or radio it to me. This is high, send traffic.
We're gonna push our troops towards the FOB. It seems like they are already spooked and left the 2 towns.
Roger. Be advised, loyalist forces are gonna start pulling back. They just received IDF.
Copy that.
Alright, so basically get everyone out of this AO. The issue is Skelly is running in the one direction where the bad guys are still.
This is Teacher Tomorrow.
Yep.
We are moving east towards the FOB. Can you do a quick flyover over the 2 towns in case if there's a Vic or something that we missed?
Hey, phone, give me a sec.
When you can, then move back to the friendly forces.
Amon right might run into the BM-21 position at that vector. We'll have to see.
Hey, firm, the friendly forces should be fine if they're pulling out. As long as they aren't being stupid, that is.
Just gonna have them all beeline it.
Actually, you've added even more to my to the
fob. Yeah, just a few minor details, you know. AAA
like
cover, mortars, you know, fun stuff. Very
Is that
fun
truck-
things.
Is that truck meant to be in the middle of the road, or?
Oh, I brought it back. It was acting as my QRF, and then the AAA. Why did those fuckers leave the AAA?
I'll pull the truck off the side of the road then.
Yeah, I got it.
This is ground to high.
This is high, send traffic.
Requesting one of those missiles towards our lasers.
Roger. Wait one will calibrate it to the laser. If you don't mind telling me whose laser.
Gabian.
A-firm. We'll calculate it in just a moment.
Copy that.
Alright, Lays, we have a lock on it. It is currently on, let's see, grid ref 117238. Looks like numpad 3. Is that correct?
Yeah, that's correct.
Wait.
A-firm. Locking on. Yep.
Gabian slotting the ground in front of
Ground,
them
be
on my
advised
screen.
you missed
Yep.
a M113 in the second town, but that's it.
I just confirmed it with them, so
Okay.
I don't know.
Roughly near your garrison
I
marker.
hope the like shrapnel.
I copy that.
All right, this is high. Be advised. Calibrating the Tomahawk. Stand by. Missile away. I confirmed it. Again, missile is going to grid ref 117 break 238 numpad 6.
Loyalists. Skelly managed to get to the loyalists.
Yep, alright, go have a chat with him. They're about to cruise missile themselves. They're actually going to cruise missile themselves. I cannot believe this. I cannot fucking believe this. Wolves, go reestablish contact with him.
I forgot I'm attached.
Yep. Just... Did you attach yourself to me, or...?
Yep, I detached.
Okay, cool. Yeah... I hope they live, because this is... They're about to yell at me. Please, please don't die. Yeah. Ground, this is high. Be advised, missile should have splashed again at grid ref 117, break 238, numpad 6. How copy?
Copy that.
So, let's go
Ground,
check
if
out
it's
what
alright
that
with you,
was.
I'd like to do a flyover of the FOB to see what's over there.
So close, right? Like, I don't know why they did that. Like, I'm so fucking confused. So we're gonna go check out what that big explosion was. And I'm gonna let them get this as a freebie.
Ground, how copy?
Hello, this is Ground.
If it's alright with you, I'd like to do a flyover of the FOB to see what's in there.
We're pushing by foot there. Do not fly over it yet.
Copy.
We are right. We are close to where that bomb is.
US Command, this is the Loyalist. You copy?
Yeah, send traffic.
Be advised, we've just recovered one of your rangers. He's asking for a medevac. Do you think you can make that happen?
Yeah, Roger. Malin, I'll let you handle this.
Where is he?
More than he can wait. We need you here right now. He can wait in that M1.
Copy.
He can wait.
You should actually be very close to his position. Grid ref 104245.
No. That's what I was worried about.
Copy, I'm gonna need you to repeat that to me in a sec. What do you need, teacher?
No one's on the gun. Are you guys fucking retarded? There we go. Where's that splash gonna be? Oh, that's on them. Jesus. Alright, he's coming in. I'm gonna direct him to right there. Allied forces are coming in at this time. We're gonna bring this guy up as well. Again, that position is very, very important to us.
Ground to teacher, do you copy?
Trying to think, how am I gonna do this? I'm gonna have to take the roads. If we shoot down that helicopter, then I should be okay, but I don't know. If not, we'll have to see how this plays. Alright, so Malon's waving off. Have this guy come down. How long have I been Zeusing for? About 2-3 years. I've more time on and off, with a really small group of people, but otherwise, it's been tough. So, hey, Wolves. Wolves.
Yeah.
Well,
I'll take care of this guy with radio. I need you to go take care of the other thing because they hit position 1, so we need to pull position 2 away.
So you want me to start moving?
Yeah, start moving one of them.
Okay.
Skelly, don't metagame that.
I could have metagamed and said I was alive still where I was, but I didn't bother.
That's fair.
I get that M113 at the junction.
fucking...
not sure if it's still live.
Loyalist high.
This is high, send traffic.
Can I get the road rep on that map again if he's still there?
Roger, his current grid ref is... It's marked on the map as US Ranger.
Thank you.
So, the AAA Vic just pulled up to the infantry and fucking decked them. That wasn't even my doing, that was the AI. I was trying to have it stay away to try to fuck with the helicopter, but the AI decided to pull him up. Yay! Again, this is why they were supposed to cruise missile those sites. But they almost cruise missiled themselves, which I thought was funny. Anyway, I think your ride's here, so good luck, have fun. They kind of need you. They, like, really fucking need you. Oh, man. Yeah, second wipe.
Liru.
Yep.
I wanted to move the 2 trucks they hit, but they're fucked.
They're fucked?
Yeah, the ones they hit where the AAA Vic is.
Oh, no, I don't mean that one. I mean the southern position. Those are fucked. Yeah, I know. They're, yeah.
My bad.
You're good. You're good. Looks like I have this AI dude now run away. I'll have to do calculations as well to see like what's still alive and stuff. I'll do a quick math calculation. There's the AAA. Oh, there goes Malin. At least he got the AAA. Well, this ain't it, Chief. Holy crap. I mean, I don't know why they didn't just Tomahawk missile sight it from their position. Like, I really, really don't. Like, I had them confirm it. I gave them everything I could, man. And they just oofed it.
Let's give them a warm welcome, shall we?
So anyway, 2 squads out of there, 2 squads patrol squad. Yeah, I want to say they've killed 3.5 platoons of enemy infantry. But nothing else, which would be about 4, 8, 12, 13 squads. Yeah, Trog is also down. Yeah. That's a fission mailed. Oh dear, oh dear.
That's an L.
I'm very unhappy with my
Well
one.
then.
I'm very
Alright.
unhappy in general.
Let me just go over how that AO went. So
I have to reconnect. I'll be back.
okay. Going over how things are there. You guys deployed. Went into the AO. You assumed that the vehicles would be in the towns. That's a good assessment. You went in on the first town, and at each town, I had a patrol going around each town, you know, standard defense. You ran into that patrol, and it caused a bit of an issue. So what I did was I ungarrisoned one squad from each town to go to where the gunfire was. I also mobilized one of the vehicles inside. It was a 1113. You dealt with that okay, but you took quite a few casualties. And then you guys stayed there, which I think was the biggest concern. I get, I'm not going to criticize it though, because you had quite a few people down. It was a very big risk to, you know, move them. Just the issue with that was I waited a few minutes. We assessed, or at least the enemy commander assessed that, you know, everyone was dead. So they, there were 3 garrisoned squads and then a squad going around the town, because I say each of those diamonds kind of represents a platoon. So anywhere from 3 to 5 squads, I say, give or take. So they sent, they ungarrisoned 2 other squads. They called for reinforcements from their HQ. So another 3 squads came around and kind of encircled that position and cut you all down. And Frisk and Skelly were able to get away. Frisk, however, was hunted down because, again, the only way he could go was south, because to his left and right were towns. And I could assume, again, as the enemy commander, I could, you know, hunt down Skelly and Frisk. I was able to get Frisk. Skelly was able to push out. And eventually he was brought back in with Malin, but shot down because of a AAA thing. So from there, you guys reinserted. Blocking position came under attack. How I had that go down, by the way, was everything I had was finite for that AO. I just had a lot of stuff on patrols and stuff, because that was like the most important part of the entire campaign, I would say, because that's the crutch that the enemy forces had. So I was keeping track, which, by the way, total losses of everything, enemy forces was about 3.5 platoons worth. Friendly force was only 3/4 of a platoon, so not that bad. You know, good ratios nonetheless, and that will affect the entirety of the campaign as a whole. But from there, you guys reinserted, assisted with the defense of the blocking position. Had you guys remained stealthy and that blocking position came under contact, like how I thought it was going to go down, forces would have pulled from the towns and made it a bit easier for you guys to deal with. But what ended up happening was, because you already dealt with the majority of the forces in the towns and a lot of the patrols, that blocking position kind of became useless. And forces were pulled from like the FOB and from outside of the AO instead. So yeah, from there you guys then went in. You decided to use your cruise missile strike. Good. I did ask you to confirm, because it was off target. It was on your position. So you told me it was confirmed, so I launched it. I was hoping it wouldn't kill you because you started running right into it. I'm glad it didn't. And then that last part of the AO, that was all just the AI. There was a single squad patrolling around it, a squad defending it, and it really was just meant for you like to cruise missile it and move on, you know? Because what ended up happening was, since it was right next to the FOB, they called for backup. And the AAA Vic that was defending the FOB came out and shot Malin down when he came in with Skelly. And then it pulled up and I think killed a few of you guys. I didn't mean for that to happen. I was trying to actually keep the AAA Vic back, because I knew you guys, if I pulled it up, you'd shoot it, and I wanted it to just be a deterrent to the helicopters. So that was just the AI being AI. And yeah, and then the second attack also failed, but the wheels on the BMP or the BM21s were hit. So yeah, you know, sometimes in these open worlds, again, you win some, you lose some. I hope you had fun nonetheless. And yeah, I'll open it to, I guess, Teacher first, since he was squad leader, commander. So
I think we had a plan to go and be on the north side, because the only way out was the north side by the roads, and BM21s can only drive on roads. So we had a good plan. I was thinking that we will meet contact somehow. My plan first was to recon out both the towns and try to find BM21s.
Compare assessment,
and then
yep.
move towards the FOB, but we hit that squad. I mean, that happens, they have patrols. But I didn't expect it to be like 40 guys there. And then the first team got shot down because too many guys. We had to go back for them because we cannot go into the AO with 4 guys. We go back, we try to medic, we get surrounded. We can't really do anything. Could leave them and go back and wait for them to respawn and go in heli, or try to get them, try to save them. And then we went back in with the heli. We defended the position. We tried to go in fast to the town to see if the BM21s was still hiding. And when we didn't see an enemy, we went towards the FOB. Gabion had his laser on, and he was aiming straight at it, nothing in the way. So I thought that was gonna... I thought the marker was gonna be where it's supposed to be, because it was just open ground all the way. I don't know why the laser was not there.
It was short. Like, I saw it on the map. That's why I confirmed it, because I didn't know like what you were doing with it. So I thought like that was going to be some sort of distraction or something. So when it touched down, like I pulled the units over to the explosion, thinking maybe you were trying to use it as a distraction or something. I didn't know.
No.
So
Probably what was going on was the hitbox of the vegetation.
Yeah.
Well, A, that's a bit silly. B, Teacher, when you got to reconfirm, did he ask for grid coordinates or?
Yeah, he asked for grid coordinates.
So.
It was only 2 off right, so I thought we were hitting right, but we didn't hit right. It was my bad.
Okay.
I thought we were a little bit closer than we were, so I thought we were hitting right, but we didn't. But also I was counting on the lace to be where it was supposed to be, because you were sitting there on a hill, nothing in the way.
Yeah, I did have a laze all the way through the vegetation. I made sure that I wasn't.
It was just like on a hill, open ground, straight into it. So I don't know how it can get stuck on anything.
Yeah,
it was
again, that's why I asked for the confirmation. I gave you the grid ref where it was going, because you gotta remember that position was literally in a road. So what I was trying to hint at was, by giving you the grid ref, and I even gave you the numpad, because I was trying to be as specific as I could, because I didn't know what your plan was. I was too busy coordinating with wolves and dealing with your lost Skelly. So
yeah, I just counted on the lace to be on there because nothing was in the way. I don't know why it wasn't.
Well, both me and Liru looked at it just to make sure, because I know sometimes it bugs out. But on both mine and Liru's screen, it was just in front of you down the hill, so...
I don't know why that was happening. But I thought that was gonna be hit, and then we're gonna go home because we hit that missiles, but since we didn't hit, we went down there. The plan was to go down there after the missile hit it to clear out the last things, but then there was a lot of enemies left. Otherwise, I think we did good on the people we had. It felt like we were too little people against too many.
I will say this again, like you killed a lot of dudes, and you did like what I saw you intend to do, like assist at the blocking position, get close to the AO, try to hold your buddies. You did a very good job on that. So like again, that's why I'm not like saying anything bad here. This is just a debrief. We're going over what happened.
If it was that critical of a mission, why did we only have like 10 or 12 guys assaulting that, as opposed to having the T1s, T2s as a separate faction, and then the T3s?
Because
was that critical?
This was meant to be, you just go in, cruise missile the site, and leave. Like, I didn't feel it was needed to be a tier 1 objective.
I understand, but I also have a problem with that, because I'm not sure how, looking at the map and looking at the area that we were in, I'm not sure how you expected us to find a sight line to the BM21s through the forest with patrols around, also with one of the towns being in a valley and another one being kind of like on a valley, on a sort of a hill area surrounded by forests. Like, it would make sense if there was a high area for us to go and, actually reconnoiter for. But if you were to drag a camera down to face level, there wasn't a whole lot of options we had except to get really close.
Now, if you wanted to gather more intel, I mean, this area probably has a huge amount of cat planes that fly overhead. You could have one of those cat planes with the camera take a picture down in the general area, and you could get an even closer approximation of where the assets that need to be destroyed are. And then that would then you could then make a reason like, oh well, it's locking onto the lays, you got to maintain lays, yada yada yada, as opposed to, oh, it locks onto that lays and then it transmits the grid ref. It makes more sense just to say the grid ref and hand it over.
My issue was not the op. My issue was, I'm not sure how you wanted us to get in there quietly and just cruise missile. I'm not sure how. I by looking at it, I don't know how you expected us to do that.
So they were both in open areas that you could have peered on from the side.
We didn't know that.
From the side.
I know.
Well, obviously we don't know that, but on the side is where the patrols would be.
On the topic of patrols as well, like when we broke first contact in the initial engagement, like when we scouted out the town, there was no one there. But as soon as first contact breaks, all of a sudden we have 4 squads encircling us. The response felt heavy-handed as all hell. When we scouted a town prior, we say we can't see anything there, and in the 5 minutes that we were there was nothing there that we saw moving. And then as soon as first contact breaks, all of a sudden there's something on our right where we were just literally at looking for the past 5 minutes.
I can assure you nothing was spawned in to respond. It was all already there. And you can go back on the video and look to fact check me.
Yeah, that's not my problem. I'm just saying, like, when you're expecting us to do something in a certain way, you need to make sure that the sight lines, we're obviously not going to go in between the two towns or onto the west or onto the east of either those two garrison towns and try to look through the forest into the town, especially when there's patrols, which we did run into one right on the outskirts of the town.
Okay,
So
well, let me also say this. The BM-21s weren't in the towns.
Okay. So the towns that we went to didn't have the BM-21s in the middle?
No, I didn't say that they were there. I said the towns were an optional objective in the beginning. To clear out.
Also, no offense, but Skelly managed to sneak around on his own and even, excuse me, scout out a few of the towns.
It's easier for one person to do it than to try and hide a group of like 8 or 9 people.
I thought the BM-21s was either in the FOB or in the towns, because why would they be like in the jungle somewhere?
Well, I think they must have been in the FOB then, just the entire.
They weren't.
No, they
They're
were
in that little village area that
they were in that place all the time, right? Where we shoot the missile?
Yeah, so half of them were there and then another half were in a different location. But it wasn't in the FOB or the towns.
I thought they were gonna be where they could defend heavily and not in like somewhere open. But I see.
Well, I guess that my point is a bit mute then. So.
Yeah, so I should have clarified, but I was also trying to hint at, like, we don't know where they are, but I was trying to state that, all right, so there's 2 towns in this AO and a FOB, and, like, those are secondary areas you can go to after you destroy the BM-21s, implying that, first you find the BM-21 sites, which, again, they were in open areas where you could spot them from afar, at least a few hundred meters out, similar to how we did the recon ops. I had patrols around with that and stuff. So I think this was all just a massive miscommunication and brief, which I will take responsibility for. It's just, as a Zeus, I'm trying to, not meta game. I'm trying to give as much intel as I would know. You know what I mean? Like, as the U.S. commander, not just outright tell you how things are, So I'll take responsibility for that. But yeah, I was trying to hint at, after that's dealt with, then you can get your A10 up, then you can, go crazy with anything. And that's why I was giving you, like, till 30 minutes from now, all this time, so you could, do as much as you wanted to do. So I will take responsibility for that.
I see. Then we could, well, My plan was still the same. Basically, we were going to be outside the towns and try to look in, and if we couldn't see anything, we were going to keep going east until we saw something, but we met that patrol.
That's fair.
But I see.
I think after our failed attempt at our reconnaissance, after that it went perfectly fine, right up until the end where I don't know if red team didn't have somebody looking to the rear on our left side, but an entire squad just walked down the road and just nuked all you guys on the hill.
We engaged them, and then we took all.
You started to engage when they just killed you all right off the bat?
All of our red team took one hit
okay.
and they were down. I stabilized Frisk, Teacher, and Seymour, and they're all at almost perfect heart rate and blood pressure.
So it's literally
but they're still
just unlucky.
Yeah, I got shot in the arm one time and I didn't come up back to life.
Trog, where you got me on that little hill there, heading up the hill, I looked up that road and I saw nothing. Once we kind of squatted down and took contact from the front, then I looked again and there was a squad standing there, and I was hollering out to the west.
So it's just luck then. It didn't.
Yeah.
Okay. Well, that's fine. Well,
I mean, I think
you win some, and some are perhaps may have just been carpet bombed. Should have been carpet bombed to begin with. Just both those towns. Just let them sit in rubble.
That's fair.
It's just a shame on the timing, because I'm not sure if you guys realized, but on that last part, where you went down, you actually went down directly next to the BM-21s.
They knew.
No, we didn't realize that. We had no idea they were there. We totally didn't see them.
We totally didn't try to launch a missile at them.
Oh, BRB.
That hit a tree.
All right, so again, just luck of the draw, I would say. And just a miscommunication in the beginning. I'm gonna go back just to make sure I know what I said though. But I always like to check back because it's ops like these where I like to reflect and see what could I have done better. I think I should have just done some unconscious toggling to wake people up, but yeah, It sucks though, because these guys they did that recon op 5 weeks ago and they did it flawlessly, and there was this was pretty much the same concepts, except they were searching and destroying different targets. But you win some, you lose some. That's why I like Arma so much, because you never know until you run the op. But anyway, that's all I got today, guys. Thank you so much for watching. Go operate operationally. I'm probably not going to stream the training at 5, but we'll see what happens. Otherwise, cheers, guys. Have a good one, and enjoy the rest of your Sunday.